on. But back to the music, TikTok was facing a ban in the United States. The United States Congress had passed a bill that was signed by the Senate that was also packaged in funding of the border and also funding of Ukraine and Israel. But they went ahead and packaged the fact that TikTok is no longer supposedly allowed in the United States real soon too. Real soon. They're trying to get rid of TikTok because they want TikTok as a company to sell to an American company. They say that TikTok is stealing the info. TikTok has all of the info, and it's also possible that they can, give us propaganda. They can slip propaganda to the people here in the United States through TikTok. And some may say that this ban was coming. They tried to warn us. I guess I could play y'all some of the clips that the people tried to warn us about them banning TikTok. And and the kids ain't gonna be too happy, but I think it might be a little too late. Joe Biden went ahead and signed the bill. It was before it was a bill. It became a bill when it went to the Senate, and then Joe Biden signed the bill and said that. And then the TikTok owner said, "Hey, they trying to stop us, and we ain't selling to no American company." So we got 9 months. TikTok reportedly plans to file a lawsuit against the potential U.S. ban, but the Congress and the lawmakers, they may blame Biden, but it's more than Joe Biden. It was actually started with Trump, to be correct. That was actually recommending that that America makes TikTok sell to an American company because of all the information that they are able to use and gather from Americans using the TikTok, algorithm and all the stuff that a lot of folks be on TikTok all the time. So some may like to blame this guy, Joe Biden, but it gets deeper than that. It's a little bit deeper than rap, man. And the TikTok may not be used in America pretty soon. And some folks feel like, if this is the land of the free, then why are we not free enough to have a website or app like TikTok at our disposal? And then some folks are saying if they start with TikTok, then what else are they going to ban? What else are they going to take away? So parent company ByteDance must divest TikTok within 9 months or face a ban here in America. Let me see if I could pull up a clip of the owner of TikTok and what he had to say about the ban here. First, there were warnings. Got people like this were on TikTok rallying people.
Know why it's getting signed? Because it's attached to the bill that gives aid to Israel and Ukraine. Then this legend right over here, Tiffany, she was going to get people to come out and show support, or rather opposition. And so they moved the vote earlier in the day. They're banning TikTok here tomorrow night, if you didn't hear.
Last month, the U.S. Senate failed to pass the TikTok ban that many of the members of Congress were trying to force through. So this month, they've attached it to a larger bill that's designed to fund the two wars in Ukraine and the Middle East. Unfortunately, the only thing they felt had to be added was a TikTok ban, of course. We've just received word from congressional staffers that the vote to ban TikTok has been moved up from late tomorrow night to 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. And so we're calling on all of you for help. Originally, the vote to ban TikTok was supposed to take place late tomorrow night, but they found out that a bunch of creators were coming down here to protest the passing of this bill. And so they moved up the timeline, and that's why we're calling on all of you to make time in your schedules to come down here to the U.S. Capitol tomorrow to meet us starting at 11:30 a.m. between the two reflecting pools in the front of the Capitol House.
Bring a blanket, bring your snacks, bring stuff to do. You're already going to be on TikTok at home, scrolling through TikTok. Just come do it here with your homies.
And that's too late. They have already passed the bill. So that was an old clip. I was actually supposed to tell you guys about it a couple of weeks ago, and it kind of slipped my mind. We have a long show sometimes, and we overlook the fact. And I'm old. I don't really be on TikTok that much, but I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. I see a lot of dances. I learn a little bit from TikTok. I have a lot of laughs. Some people promote their music on TikTok. Some folks promote their business on TikTok. People like Keith Lee does reviews and have made many businesses flourish through reviews on TikTok. And some folks do a lot of advertising on TikTok, and their entire business consists of TikTok posts and just ads and marketing. So many people are very upset about the ban, and 9 months is all we have to get somebody to buy TikTok. But first and foremost, ByteDance and the owner, his name is Shu, he must sell it, and he is not looking to sell. Here is the owner of the parent company ByteDance, or I guess he might be the president. Anywho, here is his remarks on the liberties that they may be taking away, which is TikTok here in America. Here he is commenting on that.
Hi everyone, it's Show here. As you may have heard, Congress passed a bill that the president signed into law that is designed to ban TikTok in the United States. That will take TikTok away from you and 170 million Americans who find community and connection on our platform. Make no mistake, this is a ban on TikTok and a ban on you and your voice. Politicians may say otherwise, but don't get confused. Many who sponsored the bill admit a TikTok ban is the ultimate goal. It's obviously a disappointing moment, but it does not need to be a defining one. It's actually ironic because the freedom of expression on TikTok reflects the same American values that make the United States a beacon of freedom. TikTok gives everyday Americans a powerful way to be seen and heard, and that's why so many people have made TikTok part of their daily lives. Rest assured, we aren't going anywhere. We are confident and we will keep fighting for your rights in the courts. The facts and the Constitution are on our side, and we expect to prevail again. Our community is filled with people who have found acceptance and compassion, offered inspiration and encouragement, increased their awareness, and broadened their perspectives, ultimately adding more delight and joy to their lives. Our community is also filled with 7 million business owners who have built their livelihoods on TikTok. While we make our case in court, you'll still be able to enjoy TikTok like you always have. In fact, if you have a story about how TikTok impacts your life, we'll love for you to share it to showcase exactly what we're fighting for. Meanwhile, we will continue to invest and innovate to keep our community vibrant, exciting, and safe. Through our US data security efforts, we have built safeguards that no other peer company has made. We have invested billions of dollars to secure your data and keep our platform free from outside manipulation. I can't say this enough. This extraordinary diverse community is what makes TikTok so special, what makes it matter, and what makes it meaningful. And we'll keep working to ensure you will always have the opportunity, the safety, and the freedom to enjoy all TikTok has to offer. Thank you. Hi, everyone.
Yeah. So, I mean, he put it lightly, but basically, ain't much we can do at this point. But, you know, I mean, I guess folks can write letters. I think that some folks are saying that it's going to affect the election, whether we had TikTok or we don't have TikTok. They saying that they're doing this because of it's election year. And some folks are just going to blame Joe Biden. They're going to be like, it was Joe Biden that made them ban it. But I mean, I don't think Donald Trump would have done any different. And there are real safety concerns when it comes to kids and information that's on TikTok. But there's also, folks are right. It also is an invasion of our civil liberties and things that we feel we should be free to do in America. So get used to it, figure out what you're going to do on TikTok, in case it does shut down. There may be another app that might be on the rise pretty soon. You got apps like Fanbase that are trying to recruit people to come on their app. And there's a few alternative apps. We'll dig into that later on as the ban gets a little closer. We got about 9 months before the actual ban is in place. So have fun while you can, and figure out an alternative if you are running your business off of TikTok. Other than that, there was y'all remember when they took the music Universal